Hi, I'm Adam Kunzmiller with BGG TV at Gen Con 2015, and I'm joined by Ben Harkins with Floodgate Games.
Hello.
We're here to talk about Vault Wars. So tell me about Vault Wars.
This is our new game that we're launching this year. We like to say it's basically D&D meets the television show Storage Wars.
Okay.
So the story is heroes store their stuff in vaults, go off to battle and never come back. So we as aspiring heroes are going to auction off those vaults to each other.
That's great, I love it.
Trying to find the gear that we need. So each player is going to get a couple aspiring hero cards. They're looking for specific types of items. You'll keep these secret from the other players, so nobody knows quite what you're looking for.
So each player is going to have different scoring conditions based on what they're looking for.
Exactly. You're dealt two, you get to score one of the two at the end of the game. So you can kind of shift your strategy throughout the game too, which is really nice. So the game is mainly centered around these vault cards. There's a draft of these vaults early on, and then all of the players are going to pick a vault every round and auction it off. So we'll auction off in this priority order. This determines how many items are in the vault, and then, so we're going to draw that many items. Some number of those will be revealed to all the players.
So this is the number of items, this is how many are shown?
Yeah, so everybody knows that that's in here. The auction master knows everything.
They can see from kind of looking around without being able to go in. All right.
Yep. Well, this would be like, hey, we're bragging about the fact that this bow is in here. But then what happens is the rest of the items get shuffled up and passed around, and players peek at this number of those items. So I don't know what you know, and you don't know what each other knows.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's pretty great. We've got weapon series, a lot of different types of items. The weapons are worth a lot of gold. So there's some set collection here. Scales up in victory points. You can add some new abilities with artifacts that let you do different rule-breaking things. Then there's a lot of junk, just like the show Storage Wars. Many of the items are junk, worth nothing, no victory points,
oh, nice.
no
These
gold.
actually connect to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we actually made a cycle out of the illustration, so you can have infinite junk if you want to.
Nice.
Junk is actually really good to get your opponents to bid on it.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
There we go. And then there's also dragon eggs. These are worth negative victory points. So if you get your opponents to bid on these, they're stuck with them. They can't get rid of them, and then they count against their score.
Gotcha.
So lots of interesting choices there. Each one of the vaults has different special rules too. So I kind of outlined the general auction, but then some of them are going to let you break those rules. Like this one lets whoever's the auction master sort of tune what's in there, dig through and find some special stuff. These you get to keep as an item that counts toward the hero's goals, and many various things like that.
And is the auction for the entire lot?
Yeah, it is. So it's for everything that's in there. And then one of the interesting things here is the auction master gets to set the opening bid, but the other players, if they outbid them, they actually pay that player. So the money kind of shifts around between the players, and then between rounds, you're going to sell off your items or keep them for victory points.
Right.
Or for set collection and.
Right, and if the auction master wins, his just goes to the bank, I assume.
Exactly, yeah, out of the game. So money can kind of ebb and flow or shift between players. So the timing of when you play your vaults and which ones you play at specific times matters. But if at any time between rounds you're out of money, you can visit the loan shark. So this guy lets you, if you have 12 or fewer gold, you get to get free gold from the bank, but you have to take a corruption token. Those you can't get rid of, and they're worth negative victory points as well.
Gotcha. And so how many auction rounds does a game consist of?
Depends on players. It's in a 5-player game, it's 3 rounds. You basically are splitting 16 vaults among the players.
Sure.
So 4 rounds for 4, and then 5 rounds for 3.
And how long does a typical game last?
About 45 minutes to an hour once everybody's got the hang of it. So it plays pretty quickly. Every game changes up quite a bit with the order of the vaults and everything, so the replayability is good. And a lot of social interaction, buffing, and bragging about getting players to bid on things and all that.
And I'm sure like the auction master can really can I get a 13?
Oh,
Anybody willing to go to 13?
Egg them on for sure, absolutely. So yeah, the social component here is awesome.
That's great.
This game was designed by John Gilmore, so it's our first time publishing another designer's game. So it's pretty exciting.
And how many players does it support?
It's 3 to 5. We do have a 2-player variant, but it's an auction game, so it's way more fun.
It's always a little strange with 2 players. Sure.
It works fine, but we definitely recommend getting together with friends and playing.
All right. Well, that was Vault Wars, the fantasy storage auction game.
You got it.
From Floodgate. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.